Want fresh strawberries from your balcony or terrace? Today I'm going to show you two easy methods to grow strawberries at home using small nursery plants that I just received. These plants are perfect for beginners, and I'll explain every step, from unpacking the plants, preparing the roots, the correct way to plant them, and the biggest mistake that can kill a strawberry plant. So let's start. I received 5 to 6 healthy strawberry plants from the nursery. They usually come in small black plastic grow bags filled with nursery soil. Before handling them, I'm wearing gardening gloves. Many people skip gloves, but I recommend to use gloves because they protect your hands from dirt, fertilizer, and possible fungus present in nursery soil. Clean hands reduce the chance of transferring diseases from one plant to another. Now, instead of pulling the plant out forcefully, I'm cutting the plastic bag from the bottom and moving upward with scissors. Now check the plant carefully. Don't pull the plant out forcefully because strawberry roots are delicate and can break easily. Remove yellow leaves, brown or dry leaves, damaged stems. This improves air circulation and helps the plant focus its energy on new healthy growth. This is the most important part of the entire video. See this thick center where all the leaves and roots meet? That is called the strawberry crown. When planting, roots must go below the soil. The mesh pad is used to place on the bottom of the ceramic basin or flower pot which has small holes. It minimizes soil from migrating out of the pot drain hole, keeping your floor, house, or table clean. Mesh pad can be reused. Prepare the potting mix. Rice husk is a 100% natural organic soil amendment made from the outer covering of rice grains, a rich source of silica and organic carbon that improves soil aeration, drainage, and structure naturally. It lightens heavy clay soils, improves water retention in sandy soils, creates the open pore spaces that roots need to grow deeply and freely, and adds natural silica that strengthens plant cell walls and improves resistance to pest and disease pressure. Use rice husk as a soil amendment mix directly into garden beds, raised beds, and potting mix for better drainage and aeration. Suitable for all garden types including home gardens, terrace gardens, balcony gardens, kitchen gardens, nurseries, and organic farms. Compatible with all other organic inputs including coco peat, compost, vermicompost, humic acid, seaweed powder, and amino acid. Vermicompost fertilizer is a nutrient-rich organic amendment used to improve soil health, boost plant growth, and increase crop yields. Trichoderma viridi activates the plant's internal defense system. Hence prevent and control root rot, cataplexy, blight, wilt, verticillium wilt, anthrax, and other soil-borne diseases. Method 1. Direct root loosening. Gently remove a little soil from around the root ball. If the roots are tightly packed, lightly loosen them with your fingers. This encourages the roots to spread into the new potting mix. The crown must stay above the soil surface. If the crown is buried too deep, it can rot, and the whole plant may die. If the crown is too high, the roots dry out and the plant struggles to establish. So plant it at the same depth it was growing in the nursery bag, roots covered, crown exposed. Before filling completely, I'm adding a small amount of humic acid. Humic acid helps improve root growth, increase nutrient absorption, reduce transplant shock, improve soil structure, and encourage stronger, healthier plants. The strawberry crown must sit right at or slightly above the soil line. This second method is excellent when the nursery soil is very hard or compact. Take a bowl or bucket of clean water. Place the strawberry plant in the water. Let it soak for a few minutes. Gently swirl the roots with your fingers. The water softens the nursery soil, and the soil gradually falls away without damaging the roots. This method gives you clean, separated roots, making it easier to spread them naturally in the new pot. Now place the cleaned roots directly into the new potting mix, add humic acid, fill the soil, and once again, never bury the crown. After planting, water thoroughly once until excess water drains out. Keep the pots in bright shade or morning sunlight for the first 3 to 5 days. Avoid harsh afternoon sun immediately after transplanting. Keep the soil slightly moist but not soggy. After a week, gradually move them to 4 to 6 hours of sunlight daily. You may see a few older leaves droop initially. That is normal transplant adjustment. With proper care, these plants will start producing new leaves and runners, and in about 4 to 6 weeks many nursery strawberry plants begin flowering and setting fruit. Soon you'll have fresh, sweet homegrown strawberries and beautiful healthy strawberry plants right on your balcony, terrace, or garden. If this detailed strawberry planting guide helped you, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more beginner-friendly gardening videos, plant care tips, and DIY garden projects. Which method would you try? Method 1, direct root loosening, or Method 2, water cleaning? Let me know in the comments below. Happy gardening, and I'll see you in the next video.